LGD versus
Aster,
Team Aster. Game 1.
Opting to currently eye up. Wait, what is he buying with this?
LSA connects, but limps back. Ori taking a lot of damage. TP is coming in from Baboka, but the last right click is enough from Y. So big kill for LGD here in the mid lane.
Yep. See, so here's the thing. He got this. He got the passive block there.
Oh wow.
Yep, that's a factor we didn't consider. Whether he was going to block
when you
some
say
crowd
we,
damage.
you mean you. You did not.
You did not consider it either.
Faith Beyond getting kited a bit more now by Monet.
Good damage. He might actually kill him here.
Yeah, he could. Multi-shot is there, and that's going to be enough. TP is coming in now.
That's what you asked, right?
Q, onslaught. Oh, gets gusted. Immediate cancellation.
I don't know if this kill... Okay, with Primal, it's definitely going to be possible. Yep, they're getting a great angle here on Monet.
Monet inside the kinetic field. All he can do is pop that multi-shot, and it looks like, oh, okay. Gusted away, but back with the glimpse, and Monet falls to the ground as PSG LGD.
Read on the lane that he needed it. I think now that we've seen the lane play out, didn't really feel necessary. I don't know.
Yeah, that is true. We're going to see the jump here onto Siamese Cat. Instant disruption as Jin Q looking on the sideline for the bigger kill on Monet. Pulverize is there. They're going to be able to get the support right off the bat. The trample comes in. I think the gust actually missed here from Monet. He's going to get glimpsed back, and that is going to lead to a very valuable kill, although it goes to Y.
I don't think the... I think this Ricky got off to a very good start, and as we've talked about, pretty polarizing hero. But with the start that he had...
to Ahmed, Laguna Blade to follow, but...
No backup.
The trade, yeah, the Moonlight Shadow giving cover for Ori, but allows him to initiate, but nobody to follow it up with. As Y taking a lot of damage in the meantime, the multi-shot is finishing him up from the high ground. There's the first rolling thunder of the game from XXS, but nothing to say with the Remnant in a way. Now Monet has to be careful, as there are familiars just completely surrounding him. Soul Assumption is there as well, and the last right click will do it. Now the Pulverize applied to XXS. All he can do, actually mitigates a lot of damage to that shield crash, but doesn't last as long as it used to. Not able to get the stun on the Faith Beyond, but the Searing Chains is there. So 3 kills for PSG LGD. Really good news as a Ricky, because he hasn't been involved at all. So I feel like this is just going to get amplified now as he starts to actually show up in these fights. As Siamese Cat looks like he's going to have to self-disrupt.
Good arrow.
Sassy wants to go for the roll. Taking it out here a bit. There's nothing to say. Does finish off Siamese Cat with that last slide fist, but the way he goes is PSG LGD.
Oh, they got
very
the glimpse.
confident. Big glimpse into the Static Storm and Pulverize. No chance for XXS.
So what they do is they poke and force out the Pango roll, and then they just disengage. And now that it's on cooldown,
no
they can go.
BKB or a Soul Assumption is there. Smoke screen as well. He's done. Monet gets a pretty good multi-shot, but this is going the way of PSG LGD for sure. 2-0 to start it. And nothing to say is not done here quite yet. Gets the Searing Chains up, but the Disruption's going to delay this just for a little bit. Faith Beyond continuing with his familiars, but Monet just ticking down ever so slowly. Another gust, but there's the Blink Strike from Ame. Double kill for him. Tricks of the trade, but Blink Strike back into the fray, and that's a 4th kill going the way of LGD, and this should be a free Roche as well.
Shannon, you could take it on
the voice line is so rare.
That's true. It is a good voice line.
Trying to walk away here. Onslaught. Oh, he does see him, but gets gusted. But the glimpse back, that was just enough. Into the Static Storm. Trample as well, but Ori pops the BKB, gets the LSA to be able to cancel it. They do get the kill onto the Primal Beast, but there's a disruption to save Monet, but not for long enough. Down goes the Drow again. Demonic Person had nothing to say, and his Remnant's going to be really slow as a result, but he has the cover of his teammates. Shadow Demon dead. Ori basically out of mana, and that means they can now initiate, but the Moonlight Shadow giving him cover.
It's running out now.
From XXS. Nice blink onto 2 heroes. Here comes a nice Starstorm as well. Nothing to say. Gets stunned again. Do they have enough? They do. Big kill for Aster. Need to get more out of this, though. Swashbuckle onto Y, but now they're going to control XXS as he is within arm's reach of the Ricky and the smoke screen, and down he goes. So it ends up being a 4-for-2.
So he's just going to charge in, mess up the fight, make space.
Oh, LSA connects. Laguna Blade as well. Static Storm just for defensive measure, but it's not enough. Nothing to say is dead. Does have the buyback. Not sure if he wants to use it in this engagement. It looks like they're going to lose their Primal Beast as well.
Okay.
Nice setup there by Aster, baiting the rune.
That ward. I do think it needs to be level 2 before Cameron.
I mean, that was mostly for the change, for the shard, right? When you're rolling thunder and then you just shard on top of them.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yep, that's going to be the deletion of XXS. LGD want to fight immediately. Shadow Demon's going to get, oh, nice disruption on self, so it's going to cancel the glimpse, but he still will have to cancel his own life, and this could lead to Roche. I don't think we're going to be seeing that, just going out.
Yeah, I don't think so here.
Oh, the Gust coming out. XXS gets the Blink Dagger off. Visage is taking a lot of damage. It's going to be enough to actually get beautiful rolls coming out from XXS. They take him out 2-0 to start this fight. But Ori, stuck inside of no man's land, he gets brought down to his knees. Buyback coming down to the Disruptor now, but look, the heroes from PSG LGD are very low. They're going to lose the Aegis pretty much right off the bat as well. Now he's surrounded, pops the BKB, trying to focus down the Shadow Demon. Disruption comes out, but nope, not going to be enough. Nothing to say with the Sleight of Fist. Double kill for Ame. So PSG LGD, of course.
Don't have Moonlight, so are they going to be spotted here? There's Glimpse.
Yep, the
forcing BKB
back.
probably.
Monet, he's going to get disrupted, so doesn't need to pop it, but the Mirana is going to die for her sins. Monet pops the BKB inside that Static Storm. There's nothing to say. He's getting melted inside. Gets off the Sleight of Fist and able to remnant away. And now Ame trying to focus on Monet, but has to reset. Buyback coming out of the Shadow Demon, as it looks like Jin Q falls to XXS. Very true. XXS gets off a nice Rolling Thunder, trying to control the Disruptor. Only gets the one stun though, as Monet pops the BKB, but there's nothing to say. He's all alone here on the high ground. Gets off the Sleight of Fist, and the Remnant's able to buy enough distance to live. And a Rolling Thunder continuing to go for XXS. Ame able to get the tricks of the trade-off onto the low ground with the Blink Strike. They've lost their Primal Beast.
Aster stands so strong in this position. This is like the dream spot to play Drow Shadow Demon. You have the hill once again from XXS. Just took Disruptor out of the fight from the beginning.
Ori trying to delete the Disruptor. One right click away. They will find him. It looks like the force after the Shadow Demon gets to the Disruption just in time. And nothing to say, melts. Ame gets the Blink Strike off. Make it 2 now as Faith Beyond kind of stuck. I believe he used the shard here to keep himself alive for the time being. That's going to set up a potential stun from the LSA. Now the right clicks come, and that should be more than enough damage for Aster to eat through 2 cores for PSG LGD. And the tier 2 tower will fall as well.
That's right. And I think in all the time we've cast together, it's happened once.
Moonlight Shadow. Faith Beyond.
Another good Rolling Thunder.
Finds Ame, LSA, and the Laguna Blade. He's dead. No buyback at all, as Ori, his right clicks are not something you can ignore. They are able to find the Mirana though, so it's a 1-for-1, but again, much more value kill coming out from Aster.
As we've seen time and time again, he's been struggling to even get to play his hero. Maybe in the base, and with the Axe, they can, okay, they're gonna sleep into the Storm.
Yep, Static Storm is there, Blink Strike as well, the BKBs, but Disruption buys a lot of time, and he's A-okay as Ori, he's gonna get the instant kill onto nothing to say, who does not have buyback. And now they're going to turn this around onto the Primal Beast. This looks like the beginning of the end of game number 1 as Aster have come back with a vengeance. They were down big time early, but ever since the Blink Dagger came from XXS, as the GGs come out, it was just one-sided. Just a crazy game.
Isn't it kind of ironic how we're talking about how Ricky either snowballs or gets crushed, and in this game he did both?
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive.
He was really impressive when he wasn't in the fights, and then the instant he got the items to fight, look.
PSG LGD versus Team Aster. Game 2.
They are a very, very experienced squad that have been in positions like this before. Oh, actually, pretty good damage down bottom onto XXS.
He needs to hit us there. First blood goes the way of Y.
Have a lot of pure and magical damage.
Yeah, they have a lot of mixed damage overall. Say TP's into the top lane. Gets the X off. Boat is coming as well. This is looking like a potential kill onto Monet. Gets up a nice rocket barrage, but it matters not, as Jin Q gets credit for the kill onto Monet. So 2-0 start here for LGD.
Good spell casting there. And he's not the only problem. Like, let's say you do kill him off, you still have to worry about the Terrorblade and the Kunkka in the fight.
The X with the boat coming. TP's coming for Ori. Boat's going to connect, though. Toss on top of the cookie, and Ori looks like he's going to live through this. And now comes the arena from XXX. Great rotation, as Y is going to take the first damage here, and it looks like the Tiny will be next. Double kill for Baboka. Extremely good TP coordination here from Aster, and they might even take the tier 1 tower on top. What do people typically go after an Axe these days on the Gyros? They have to hold that thought. The spear coming in. The boat not going to connect as a result. Arrow connects on top. LSA and the Laguna Blade, but nothing to say is still alive. That Rum is very powerful indeed. The Starstorm coming. He's still staying alive. Finally drops after seemingly forever. And Ori limping away with just a sliver of HP. Still the BKB available, but Looks like he's going to be fine. His Faith Beyond obviously not with any kind of mobility as of yet. So Ori just getting Siamese Cat. If he would tank this gank, I think Aster would be very fine with this exchange. He's going to have to use the War Cry. X coming out though. Avalanche not really going to connect, but still, this is for a support Sven. Spear coming out, does connect onto Jin Q in the meantime. Wraith Pact is popped as Monet. Looks like they're going to get the kill into Jin Q first. And now a nice arena coming out. Do they have the follow-up? Black Hole is used only on the Mars for now, but the right clicks from Ori are starting to do a fierce amount of damage. Nothing to say, has to BKB TP. Doesn't even want to bother finishing off the support Sven. Now Ame being chased, homing missile on the way, but the buyback from Snapfire. Looks like that'll be enough for Aster to retreat, but
Great fight for them.
absolutely. Looks like they'll dodge most of it here. Low vision now, yeah, Faith Beyond might take the brunt here. Arrow coming, not even needed. But
Spawns.
Counter initiation, Jin Q gets a nice toss up, but that's the BKB from Monet used defensively. Buyback down to Faith Beyond. Doesn't have any way to get inside the battle easily though. Oh, nothing to say, jumps really deep in. Pops the BKB for himself.
He's just diving him.
Absolutely, he wants to fight. Gets off the Torrent as well as the ship. Trying to focus down Monet. He's going to be close. He's getting very low. Still the focus continues, but nothing to say. He's also taking all the damage. He's out so far, and he's dead. And Faith Beyond, he dies as well. That's a dieback for him. Now the toss back from Jin Q. Can they get the Lina? Ori, they need to get something out of this. Little Shredder is enough. It's going to cost Y his life, but certainly worth it. But now Ame, he's only here with Jin Q. And they do enough to take him out here. He's trying to get kited here, but there's the Avatos from Jin Q. Spear out. Ame with a sliver of HP. They find the gyro finally, as XXS has to BKB teleport away. So,
like, traditionally, in some games, you would go like, oh, hang on, that's no time for that.
Avatos from Jin Q. Monet already at half HP, but he's certainly fine for now. He's going to get torrented. Controlled a bit. Trying to reset, though. XXS getting kited by Ame, but Monet wants to go really deep. He just wants to use his Aegis. Please kill me. 10 seconds left. There's the Black Hole from Faith Beyond, only on one, but it's a very important one in Ori, who dies inside BKB. The right clicks are there from Ame. That's a double kill for him. And the arena comes out. Nice spear as well. Trying to focus down Ame before he can get the Sunder off. He gets tossed away. It's not going to be enough, though. Double kill from Monet as he is just demolishing PSG LGD with his Aghanim Scepter and right click build.
They were literally playing volleyball with the Terribly. They cookied him in and then they tossed him out and he couldn't control himself.
Volleyball with the demon, huh?
I mean, that order, I think, was really a cool choice in this game instead of finishing the Daedalus. He will get it eventually, but the Satanic is a little bit more surprising.
Oh, Siamese Cat runs into Y. There's the arena, #1 from XXS because he has the Refresher Orb, as they're going to delete Jin Q to start this fight, and they find the Snapfire as well, so two very important supports down for PSG LGD. Ame, he's waiting in the wings, but they see him thanks to the Sentry. There's the Refresher Orb. Has the arena, but doesn't want to use it because of the BKB. They're actually kiting him pretty well. Feels like a wasted BKB from Ame in the end, but there's the arena, not quite in range, but nothing to say. Forced to pop his BKB.
Look out for the Black Hole here!
But there's the Tidal Wave, bringing Monet into the Black Hole! Are you serious? What a combo! And Monet trying to right-click a bit, but his right-click from Ame are too much. Double kill for Ame, but Ori going to town on Faith Beyond. Ends up being a 3-for-1, but now the buyback's onto Siamese Cat. Ame has to try to reset. He's going to get the double spear with the shard. Triple kill on Ori. Nothing to say is dead. Will he get the Sunder? No. Ultra kill Ori. So it's not been very easy for Ame at all.
He is effectively rendering Monet's neutral item kind of useless.
Well, they made Faith Beyond use his Blink Dagger already, as there's the first arena, and trying to save his teammate was Jin Q, but he's just going to die instead, and that's two dead with no buyback. Aster in a 5v3 commanding position in this game, #2. Faith Beyond going for the BKB Black Hole. It's just on Ori. Still pretty damn good kill, but he doesn't have buyback. Monet, he's trying to go to town with the Satanic. He's able to take out Faith Beyond in turn. Ame gets the Sunder out at the last moment, but now he's completely surrounded, pinned to the barracks, and he's dead! 4 dead for PSG LGD as GG's come out. Aster eliminate LGD from TI-11.
Yeah, they were just better this game, right?
Oh yeah.
There's no need to dance around it. They were literally just better. The lanes went exceptionally well. Their fight selection was better. Their team fight execution was better.